This past weekend, the term self-partnered made it to the top of the internet's trending list after Emma Watson coined the new term in an interview with British Vogue, stating, "I never believed the whole 'I'm happy' single spiel. It took me a long time, but I'm happy. I call it being self-partnered." Obviously, there's nothing wrong with being single, and if you're happy and fulfilled as a single person, then you shouldn't feel pressured by society, your parents, or anyone else to be in a relationship just for the sake of it. Still, Watson's comments went viral. Partially that's due to her own celebrity, but I think it's also because being single long-term as an adult is increasingly becoming a norm. I mean, among 18 to 34-year-olds, the rate of singlehood has climbed from 33% in 2004 to 51% in 2018. But are young people suddenly choosing to be single? I don't think so. And don't tell me it's all about promiscuity or hookup culture. Over their lifetimes, millennials have on average fewer sexual partners than Gen Xers and only marginally more than boomers. I think the real difference between the generations isn't how many people one dates, it's how they date. Nearly a quarter of people aged 44 and under use online dating, whereas less than 10% of people aged 45 and up do the same. Online dating can lead to anxiety and indecision. With countless prospective partners just a right swipe away, it leads to overthinking, a fear of missing out, and what is essentially anxiety. Look, even though dating should theoretically be easier today than ever, singles are more likely to perceive dating as being impossible. I mean, a whole 40% of millennials feel that dating is harder for them than it was for previous generations. I mean, I don't know if that's true. I don't know how we would even be able to quantify something like that. But it's interesting that so many millennials with more choice than ever still feel that it's getting harder, not easier. There's still a desire to find long-term partners, though. 74% of high school seniors in 2014 said that having a good future marriage is extremely important to them. But now all it takes to eliminate a prospective partner is for them not to meet just one criteria: high income, homeowner, car owner, be in shape but not a gym rat, be a dog person but not a cat person, like long walks on the beach but not in the rain, and on and on. People in 1984, for example, may have been no less picky as people today, but they were simply limited to a smaller pool of options. I mean, before the internet, you'd have to attend like 100 speed dating events to get through the same number of people that you could just easily swipe through on Tinder in a single day. With online dating apps offering up a seemingly limitless number of prospects in the palms of your hands, why settle for someone who doesn't meet your standards to the absolute T? I mean, for example, how long did it take you to choose the last movie you watched on Netflix? Now imagine you had to spend the rest of your life with that movie. Look, it's nice to have options, but maybe this is just another example that sometimes you can have too much of a good thing. So if you are one of the 40% of millennials who find dating to be impossible today, don't drop out of dating entirely. Just try giving the swiping a rest.